Hello guys and welcome back. So now we're going to continue, and I have these frames cached, and you can see, let's play it through. See, we have bubble, we have foam, and we have spray. And what I want to do is I want to import this into SOPs so we can cache it properly. So I'm going to use a DOP import fields. I'm going to drag this here. I'm going to drag this here. And step inside, and I want to import this guy. Now what I want to import is the geometry data, the geometry field, and that should give us the data that we want. Cool. Now if we middle click, see we have a lot of groups here. We have a lot of useful attributes that we're going to cache to disk, but not all of them are very useful. So I'm gonna copy and paste two nodes that from my previous scene, and I'm only going to keep certain attributes. 1 second. Let me cache a couple of frames first. Okay, so let's put down these two nodes. Come on. So I'm gonna delete everything, every single point attribute except points, velocity, age, ID, life, depth, and foam density. And currently we don't have depth and foam density, and I'm gonna show where to get those from. And then for the groups, I'm going to delete everything except the foam, spray, and bubble. Now, in the sim, in the solver, there is actually very useful information that we can use to do some cool shading tricks, and they're getting deleted by default. So if we go under the whitewater solver, there's the foam amount, foam density, and emit. Foam amount is not very interesting, but foam density and depth is something very useful that we can do some cool shading with. So I'm gonna tell the solver not to delete those internal attributes, and that way we're gonna get them at the in SOPs. Let's hit play. Cool. So we have age, depth, foam density, ID, life, B, and velocity. And then for the groups, we don't care about any of the other stuff. So let me load in the cache from the previous sim I run. Okay, see we have a lot more points, and this is cached with 80 birth rate set to 80. Okay, and let's set a color node, say red. It's gonna go to bubbles. Spray, or yeah, let's do spray. Green, and then foam is going to be blue. And this is one way of separating all of them, and we can do different post-process to them if we wanted to. Excuse me. We can do all kinds of post-process to these guys, and actually let me separate them. I want to take a look at the foam by itself. Cool, so this is just the foam layer. Let's try bubble. This is just the bubbles. And what I'm going to do is I want to use that visualizer that is based off the velocity. So let's copy this guy. And let's go here. And this is a viewport glitch. See how the surface is still on. Let's try this. Yeah, I didn't clear it out, so I'm gonna open a new viewport, and that should get rid of this. Let me change this to pixels. And this is, what do we have? This is the bubbles, and let's preview all of them together like this. This is our sim, and let's set the velocity to 1, maybe 2. And for this, I don't need any vorticity because we don't have any of that. Let's just take a look at the velocity. Cool. So this is our white water, and let me do one more thing. I'm gonna import the surface. So this is the surface. Cool. So that's the mesh surface, and these are the points on top. And then if we look inside, we also have bubbles and all kinds of cool stuff happening. So there is that, and I think we have everything ready now for rendering. We want the points to be treated as points for the foam, spray, and bubbles, and then everything else is going to be a mesh. And I think we have finished for week 7. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.